rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. A horse's neigh is just his way of saying how are you. A lion growls hello, and owls ask why and where and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny, eat shit, Mr. Bear. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo, piss off, Mr. Fox. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass, but never tell an alligator bite my. No, never tell an alligator bite my. Yes, never tell an alligator bite my snitch.
My name is Gilda Radner, and I've had extensive experience in children's theater. I work for the Board of Education, and I was a theater major at the University of Michigan, and I've had a year of tap and ballet when I was 8. And I'm going to do a song for you, and I choreographed it myself, and I wrote it. You help me? I really want this job. I love to be unhappy. I live to be in pain. When days are full of sunshine, I'm looking for the rain. I love to have a headache. I'm happy with the cold. I'm looking for a problem. Why wait until I'm old? They say that no one's happy with anything they've got. And just when things seem wonderful, you think of how it's not. And so with fortune smiling on the ladder to success, if you set your mind to thinking, you can really make your life a mess. I always send my steak back. My life is overdone. I have to be quite careful that I don't have any fun. And here's the part where I dance.
Good evening, I'm Dan KIRSHNER. In 1963, Lenny Ripp, at that time an independent record promoter, and now the owner of Rippy's, his own successful chain of discount disco record outlets, called me on a new unknown singing act that he had caught performing at a high school hop in Great Neck, Long Island. On Lenny's recommendation, I called teenager Rhonda WEISS and her group into my office, heard their sound, and immediately signed them to an exclusive long-term recording contract. A string of successful chart records followed, and Rhonda and the Rondettes were skyrocketed to the forefront of a musical genre whose heart-wrenching style of teenage lament caused it to soon become known as schmaltz rock. The hits kept coming until 1966, when the rise of British rock and roll forced the girls to leave the recording industry for the lucrative lounges of Las Vegas, Tahoe, and Reno, Nevada. Today, thanks to the efforts of Mendy Eisenstein, Frankie Garris, and their fabulous staff at the LCBO Talent Agency, to their manager, Maury Daniels, and to my good friend and close associate, Ronnie Hamburg, his lovely wife, Lita, and their brand new Circular Records and Tapes company. Rhonda and the Rondettes are back with a new release, a new sound, and a new message. So now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the dynamic Rhonda WEISS and the Rondettes.
Hi, I'm Rhonda WEISS. I want to thank Don Kirshner for introducing us, and also for teaching me that rock and roll can be a means of creative expression. Tonight, I would like to sing a very socially relevant song. And I know I speak not only for myself, but for my closest personal friends in the entire world, the Rondettes. Now, up until now, I never really felt the need to protest. I mean, nothing in the 60s really bothered me. None of the guys I knew went to Vietnam. They all went to law school. And actually, I have always found protest kind of pushy and whiny. Until recently, I read in the National Enquirer that the Food and Drug Administration was considering banning saccharin from the market. I nearly died. I make the most fantabulous diet dessert, mocha frost dream. It's only 29 calories a serving. I swear on my life. Okay, should the Food and Drug Administration ban saccharin from the market, an equivalent sized portion of that same dessert, mocha frost dream, would then be, and listen to this, 310 calories. People! We cannot let this happen in America. I'm sorry about the lab animals. But statistics prove that most guys prefer skinny girls with cancer over healthy girls with bulging thighs. And here's what you've all been waiting for. But I say that can't be true, because you are so very sweet, that's something you'd never do. I loved you, I needed you, we had a fine relationship, till one day it got ruined by the Food and Drug Administration. And I can look everywhere from Arkansas to Akron, but sugar, there's no sugar substitute for saccharin. 125.
Like around 123.
No, it was closer to 122.
Was it 122 or 123?
123. We have been together ever since you gave me my first chance to wear my clothes without imprinting on my skin the elastic from my underpants. But they don't care about the fact that since you've been around, you're the only reason I can zip my jeans without lying down. You left a bad taste in my mouth, but you kept my seams from busting. Without you in my life, my body would be absolutely disgusting. And I can look everywhere from Arkansas to Akron, but sugar, there's no sugar substitute for saccharine. Goodbye, saccharine. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to put at least 5 or 6 teaspoons of sugar in my coffee to make it sweet enough. I'll get you, FDA.
Thank you, Artie Schnackman, for that lovely rendition of Chopin's Etude in C. You can go now, Artie. Well, that's real funny, Artie. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Cut it out, Artie. Go on. Hello, I'm Lisa Loopner, and thank you. Thank you. And that concludes the classical portion of the students of Mr. Brighton annual piano recital held here at the Gus Grissom Elementary School auditorium. They made us have it here at the baby school because they were having a basketball game over at the high school. Big deal. At this time, I would like to call your attention to the mimeographed lyric sheets that are inside each and every one of your programs. Please get them out now so that when I say please refer to your song sheets, everybody, you will have them out and ready to refer to. Could everyone please get them out now so there'll be no rustling of papers during my presentation? Okie dokie. At first, I would like to warm up by playing this very famous bottom part to this very famous duet. I would like to dedicate the song I'm about to play to the world's best mom, Mrs. Enid Loopner, and to my father, the late Mr. Loopner. God rest his soul. The song is entitled The Way We Were, and it is from the film of the same name. It was composed by my idol, Marvin Hamlish. The lyrics were written by Marilyn and Alan Bergman, with whom it is my dream for Marvin and I to someday double date. The Way We Were. of Barbara Katie Streisand and Robert Hubble Redford. The film is, and I call it a film, not a movie. The film is about this outspoken Jewish girl with a big nose who goes to Hollywood with her beautiful blonde husband and gets disgusted. It was during the time when McCarthy was accusing everybody in Hollywood of being communists, and even accused Streisand and Redford of being communists, which they're not, and it put a terrible strain on their marriage. And it was very sad. I saw the movie 5 times, but I cried 6 times, because after the 4th time, I knew it so well that I cried on the way going there the 5th time.
My blouse, it's got the rhythm, high heel feet, hands to go with them. I'm hot, don't need no bra, got what it takes to make a star. If you look close, you can see my tits. 'Cause I want you to, but don't want you to know that I do.
If you look close, you can see my tits. 'Cause I want you to, but don't want you to know I do. If you look close, you can see my tits. 'Cause I want you to, but don't want you to know that I do.
I don't care. I have never washed my hair. I'm immoral and a pig, and I'm making every
dedicate this one to Mick Jagger.
So thick, are you woman, are you man? I'm your biggest funked up fan. Give me Mick, baby's hair, bulging eyes, lips so thick. Are you woman, are you man? I'm your biggest funked up fan. So rock me and roll me till I'm sick. Some girls want Travolta. But they're sucking, screaming, mama's yelling, give me Mick. A 12-by-5 performance, take my wife and all that shtick. Makes me down just on each jaw. Give me Mick, lips there, bulging eyes, lips so thick. Are you woman, are you man? I'm your biggest funked up fan. To perform at a concert where someone got knifed and killed during the 60s. You, Mick Jagger, are English and go out with a model and get an incredible amount of publicity. You, Mick Jagger, don't keep regular hours. You, Mick Jagger, have the greatest rock and roll band in the history of rock and roll, and you don't even play an instrument yourself. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. Give me rock and roll. Give me rock and roll. Give me, 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 give me. Till I'm sick.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Miss Emily LITELLA. Miss Emily LITELLA. Now, this is my first time substitute teaching here at PS 164 in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And I'll be taking the place of your regular teacher, Mr. Hawks, until he recovers from his accident. I heard all about the stubbing, and it must have smarted his toe pretty badly if he had to be taken away in an ambulance. And I heard it was the third stubbing this week at this school. So mind your toes. Today, I'll be reading to you from this
Kingdom. This is a wonderful book. It was written by Mrs. Elizabeth Wellesley, a missionary. I love this book. Young man, where are you going? You! Yes, you! You with the knife! What? What? Get fudge! No, I don't care for it. It's too sweet. Rot your teeth. What? What? Get fucked. Oh, well, that's very different. Asshole! Quiet! Now settle down! Quiet! Be quiet! Now! Be quiet, everyone! Shut up! Now button your little lips! Shut up! This is a wonderful book. Tiny Kingdom by Mrs. Elizabeth Wellesley. She's dead. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess who lived in a little, teeny tiny, itty bitty, little, teeny tiny castle. And one day, a handsome prince came riding by in a little, teeny, tiny, itty, bitty, little, teeny, tiny carriage. And the handsome prince and the beautiful princess fell in love and went off to live together in a little, teeny, tiny, itty, bitty, little, tiny kingdom. And on their wedding night, the princess found that the prince had a little, teeny, tiny, itty, bitty, little... Never mind. Class dismissed.
Dean Fader, faculty, graduating seniors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As president of the graduating class, it is my honor to introduce this evening's guest speaker. I must confess that we were a bit frantic this morning as our originally scheduled speaker, Geraldo Rivera, suddenly fell ill and was forced to cancel. I'm told that it was nothing serious, a little minor surgery that had to be taken care of, and I understand that Mr. Rivera is feeling better and regrets that he can't be with us this evening. However, we were fortunate to find a most distinguished replacement. She is an award-winning broadcast journalist on the Weekend Update news team. And we do thank her for graciously accepting our last-minute invitation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Roseannnadannah.
Thanks. First of all, I gotta say it's an
extreme pleasure, a thrill, a joy, an up, and a real snappy surprise for me, Roseannadanna, to give the commencement speech to the graduating class of the Columbia School of Journalism. At first, when they called me, 6:30 this morning, thanks a lot, I was real excited because I figured there's no greater honor than for an alumnus to give the graduating speech at his alma mater. But I guess Roseannadanna, will have to wait for that honor because I found out your school is not affiliated with the Columbia School of Broadcasting. But anyways, you guys were like in big trouble because Geraldo Rivera was sick as a dog. So I figured, why not come down here and talk to the young journalist of tomorrow? Geraldo had a boil that had to be lanced. It was one of those round ones that's hard like a rock, and it was right here on his neck like a lump. And even if the doctor drained it, you know how messy those things are, and it would have got on his shirt and everything, it would have made you sick during your graduation. Anyways, as I look out at your sweet, young, tender little journalistic faces with those stupid black flat hats on with little tassels hanging off of them, I can't help but know what you're thinking. You're probably saying to yourself, hey, I'm a college graduate. I spent a lot of time in school. What does journalism have to offer me? What do I have to offer journalists? What am I going to write about? What am I going to write with? Should I use a typewriter or a pencil? What kind of pencil? A number 2 pencil or one that writes darker? Where do I get these pencils? Does my boss buy them for me or do I have to buy them myself? And if I don't bring the pencils, am I going to get fired? And if I get fired, I'll starve. And if I starve, I'll die. And then what'll I do? Class of 79, for college graduates, you sure ask a lot of dumb questions. But I know exactly what you're going through, because I remember when I first entered the field, I was real nervous. Imagine, if you will, an idealistic young Roseannadanna, fresh out of the Columbia School of Broadcasting, looking for a job in journalism. I filled out applications, I went for interviews, and they all told me the same thing. You're overqualified, you're underqualified. Don't call us, we'll call you. It's a jungle out there, a woman's place is in the home, have a nice day, drop dead, goodbye. But I didn't give up. I mean, I went to see the head of personnel at CBS, the Tiffany Network, and he said to me, Ms. Roseannadanna, I think you should look for work in the wonderful world of fast foods. I was kind of P.O.'d at that. But I'm walking down the hall, and who do I see sitting in his office? But Mr. CBS Evening News himself, Walter Cronkite. And just between you and me, Roseannadanna, you know what that big shot news guy eats for lunch? Luncheon meat on white bread with butter with one piece of lettuce that got wilted from being between the meat and the butter so long. I mean, that big shot, hot shot news guy is eating pink bologna meat with white dots in it that you don't know what it is. And what are those dots? Is that cheese? It looks like a Q-tip or something in there. Or maybe like Rivera's boil, I don't know. Anyways, I really poured on the Roseannadanna charm. I showed him my resume, I made him a cup of coffee, I told him a lot of journalism jokes, and Cronkite says to me, hey, Roseanne, you should have a job here at CBS. Then, all of a sudden, this wooden chair that I'm sitting on makes a sound on the floor. Well, I thought I was gonna die. Cronkite says, hey, did that come out of you? I go, no way, Mr. Cronkite, I swear that didn't come out of me. So then I tried to move the chair again to get it to make the same noise so he wouldn't think I'm no pig. And I moved the chair all over his office, and I couldn't get it to make that noise again. Finally he says to me, hey, I'm eating my lunch. What are you trying to do, make me sick? Well, I don't have to tell you, I was real down after that. I was depressed as a dog. But I didn't give up. I said to myself, yes, you can. I'm okay, you're okay. I'm my own best friend, my mother, myself. I have no fear of flying. I'm woman, hear me roar. And I didn't give up, and I made it, and pretty big, I might add. So let me wrap this thing up and summarize and conclude real quick by saying, it just goes to show you, it's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Either you can't get a job in journalism or Walter Cronkite thinks you cut the cheese in his office. It's just like the little graduation song that my father used to sing to me when I was a little girl before I went to bed at night. He tucked me in all snug as a little bug in a rug and put powder in my arms and everything, make sure my toes are all tucked in and all. And he would sing to me this little graduation song written by my grandmother, Nana Roseannadanna. And I'm going to sing it for you. Should all the acquaintance be forgot, I hope you'll hear my plea. Roseanne, my dear, you'll get a job if you listen to me. Just sit quite still and don't you move during your interview. 'Cause if you move, your boss will think the fart came out of you. Good night, my little Roseannadanna. Good luck, class of 79. This one time, I went home with this guy, but that was when we still all lived at our parents' house. And he wanted to play a record for me. And he took me down in the basement, or the rec room, and he put on Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner's 2,000-Year-Old Man. And we sat down on the couch, and we were listening to the record and laughing, and he kissed me for a real long time. And then we listened to the record some more and laughed some more. And then the two of us lay down on the couch together and listened to the record some more and laughed and kissed. And I think it was probably one of the most romantic times of my life. And I'd like to dedicate this song to him and to that time. My clothes on, sweetie, baby, longer than you do. Honey, kiss me with your mouth closed, just like you love me and I love you. Now whatever happened to Johnny Mathis, to moments when your lips met mine? So in love were we two, we didn't know what to do, and chances were awfully good that love could be so fine. And whatever happened to slow, slow dancing and imagining how heaven could be? Falling in love was wonderful, wonderful. Loving, baby, was a dream fantasy. Honey, touch me with my clothes on, sweetie, baby, longer than you do. Honey, kiss me with your mouth closed, just like you love me and I love you. Seems so sad, hurt so bad. Don't be cruel, I'm a fool, such a fool. Only you, Mr. Blue, can't you see? Must I be, baby, Now whatever happened to Johnny Mathis? Gee, wasn't his vibrato great? So much love have we two, with so little left to do. Too much, too little, too